Good afternoon, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Menu Chat. Johnny's going to go over the menu for the following week, and then we'll have dish talk and talk about what's taking place. So, it's all yours, Johnny.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Nice response. All right, let's start with Sunday. Sunday we have a wonderful menu. We're going to start off with a Regency Oak salad, cream of red bell pepper soup you guys love so much. We're going to do shrimp and grits and a beautiful pit ham, sweet potato casserole, jasmine rice, green beans with roasted walnuts, roasted beets, and beautiful carrot cake. On Monday, in the tavern, for grab and go, we have a cold cereal, and in the dining room, we have a chopped salad, Italian wedding soup made by yours truly. We got a beautiful pepper steak, chicken piccata, herbed rice pilaf, O'Brien potatoes. We haven't had those in a while. Grilled asparagus, roasted beets with orange zest, and a lemon meringue pie for dessert, as well as a sugar-free dessert. Tuesday for grab and go, we have... Oh, no, that's right, Tuesday.
That will be cut out, right?
Tuesday, the tavern is officially open for breakfast from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Menu prices apply. First come, first serve. 25% capacity. No carryouts on this particular time. In recognition of Yom Kippur for our Jewish residents, as well as for all the other residents, we are going to have a wonderful menu planned for you today. On that day, we have a cucumber salad, matzo ball soup, beef brisket, roasted chicken breast with a white wine au jus, which is outstanding, potato pancakes, noodle kugel, and buttered carrots, and roasted rosemary button mushrooms, and apple cake for dessert, as well as sugar-free. On Wednesday, we have fruit of the day, crudité plate, tortellini soup, beef stew, carved pork tenderloin with demi-glace and pears, scalloped potatoes, seasoned couscous, grilled yellow squash, baked tomato, and an apple crisp for dessert. On Thursday, we have mixed green salad, cream of tomato soup, grilled trout, chicken quesadillas, yellow rice, seasoned black beans, roasted portobello mushrooms, and Brussels sprouts with Parmesan. And what's bringing back now, we're going to have the Regency Oak cookie that we all love so much. You can thank Phil for that when he found it. I couldn't find it, and that's why he's here. On Friday, we have chopped salad, New England clam chowder, fried catfish, braised short ribs, redskin mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, okra and tomato, sesame ginger green beans, cheesecake with fruit topping, which, if I can remember, was going to be cherry topping, was requested last time we were here. So I've got that for you. And sugar-free. And on Saturday, we've got a spinach salad, chicken noodle soup, cheese raviolis with meat sauce, grilled scallops, au gratin potatoes, brown rice, fresh spinach with garlic oil, steamed cauliflower, and beautiful pecan pie for dessert. Nice menu this week.
Eleanor.
What is the dinner of the day for the tavern on those days where the tavern is open at night?
Very good question. We're working on that currently, and that question is answered. It'll be coming out either today or tomorrow. Good point. I'll repeat the questions when it was asked. Eleanor was asking when the tavern special is coming out, correct? If there's anyone in here that's new that wasn't here when the tavern opened up, the tavern has a daily special. Like on Mondays, it might be a pot roast or soft shell crab or something like that. That'll be posted, so you'll have your daily special. It's nice. It's a big attraction besides everything else. I mean, Heck, we haven't been down there in 7 months. I'm sure people are waiting to have the number one seller, the Big Phil, named after Phil. What else do we have down there? We have the salmon, we have the fillet, so we got a lot of nice things, and it'll be nice to open that back up, and the pizzas. And for those of you who have not met Chris here, he is our tavern manager. So what I'll do is, before I go into some updates, I'll just go over basically what I read on Tuesday Talk.
I wanted to ask, it says that tavern, no takeouts. What about the coffee?
Good question. Did everyone hear our question? She was asking, there's no takeouts. We're doing that for social distancing. And for the coffee, we will not have social coffee in the tavern until we're allowed to have it. So we just don't want people gathering and coming in and out. That will eliminate a lot of traffic in the tavern. But if you're going to dine in there, we'll be more than happy, obviously, to deliver the coffee to your table. But the coffee will not be set up. There will be no to-goes in the tavern. So if you come into the tavern, enjoy your meal, eat all your meal, but there's not going to be one thing of styrofoam. No soup cups, no... I'm tired of seeing styrofoam, to be honest with you. So there won't be any of that in there. So I think we're up to maybe 300,000 to-goes in the last 7 months, if my math is correct. Yes, ma'am.
When is the pizza oven coming?
Good question. She was asking when the pizza oven is coming. It is still being, I believe it's being made. It'll still be weeks or months out, so it'll be some time. There's parts actually coming over from Italy. So.
Oh, okay.
It's a real pizza.
Yes, it's a giant pizza oven. It's the Ferrari of pizza ovens.
Yep.
So, good question. But let me get to the dining changes. Please read carefully. Tuesday, September 29th, starts tavern open at 25% and the dining room at 50%. This is the flyer. If you haven't seen it, or we'll see it shortly. The tavern will be at 25%. Masks required until seated and social distancing. No carryouts. Once again, thank you. That was a great question. Breakfast hours from 8 a.m. to 11. No reservations, and there will be no lunch at this time. Dinner will start at 3, from 3 to 7. Reservations will be required. Full menu at prices listed on the menu. Reservations, call 791-3381, extension 313. That is the North Host Desk. Enter only from the breezeway and exit by the fire pit, just like we've been doing for the last few months here. Reminder, do not jeopardize our state liquor license. No personal alcohol on the days the tavern's open. Tavern areas includes fire pit, al fresco, new pool area, and breezeway. Does everyone grasp that? Margaret, great job with this, and Johanna. And Walter. I always make sure I thank those people. I learned from watching the Oscars, you always have to thank people. The dining room, 50%, mask required until seating and social distancing. The North Building, sit-down hours are noon to 1:30, 4:45 to 6:30. South Building, sit-down hours are 4:45 to 6:30. Sunday hours, the North, 11:30 to 2 o'clock. No dinner. We're going back to the old days, the good old days. So you can come in and get your omelets and whatnot, or your eggs. The South, 3:30 to 6 o'clock. Reservations are no longer necessary. Carry out hours, mask required and social distancing. North Building, 11:30 a.m. to noon, 4 to 4:30, and 6:30 to 7. South Building, 3 p.m. to 4:30 and 6:30 to 7. Sunday carryout, North, 1:30 to 2:30. South, 3 to 4. Carryout choices are from your weekly menu only. I think I would know this by heart by now. No deliveries. Deliveries are available for $2.50 per apartment. Quarantine or illness is no charge. Meal plan. Old system. $10 a day. Dining room and tavern special of the day is $7.50. Remaining money can be applied to the tavern. For example, if you're on the 30-day plan for October, you'll have $310. Just like the old days, folks. I hate saying the old days. So that's that. A couple updates that I have. Today is the tailgate party. Please come down and join us. You'll be doing the same thing that we did for the Mexican one that we had. You'll go through the tavern, pick up a cocktail, and then you'll see the three of us. I'm sorry. You'll see the four of us. I apologize, Chris. I apologize. Thank you. They're more important. They'll be handing out the drinks, and then Phil will be handing out the food, and Johnny and I possibly will be in the back of making it, which consists of, if I'm missing anything, by all means chime in. We'll have bratwurst with onions, chicken wings, the breaded ones that we have in the tavern, our hot pretzels. We will have a full bar. Was there anything else I was missing? Are we good to go?
Sunday.
What's that?
Sunday.
What do you say?
Ice cream sundae.
Oh. And barbecue ribs, and we will be having ice cream sundaes. So they won't be open. You can open it up yourself, but it'll be sealed up. It's the ones that we get from Hershey's, not the drumsticks, but the ones that are in the round plastic containers. Excellent. So enjoy it. What's that?
Pirate punch.
Oh, would you like to elaborate on that?
Well,
I can catch
Phil
a
and I are
breather.
concocting a pirate punch for the tailgate parties.
I can't believe it.
Rum punch. Yes.
Oh,
There'll be a rum punch, pirate rum punch for that tailgate party.
is that rum?
Rum.
Pirates rum.
Rum.
Pirates rum.
Pirates rum.
Special.
Everybody go, arr.
Captain Morgan.
Sorry, Tiffany, that we have to put you.
I know, literally.
I know, it's tough.
I'll cut it out.
And then we'll have our anniversary dinner, of course. We're going to be starting up our gourmet in a couple of weeks in October. We're going to be starting up the breezeway, hopefully. As long as there's no changes in the world. You don't know from day to day, but these are our intentions. So anniversary, we'll have gourmet, breezeway. For those of you, we have our chef's table now that's in our office. Johanna and Walter and Margaret, I'm sure you were part of it too, but they wrote up a nice thing that will be in the Oaks. That's our, God bless you. Well. That's our dinner in our office that starts in Johnny's office, the feng shui room, where you have a cocktail and some bread and Johnny's homemade herbs that he's growing in the office, believe it or not. And then you'll go into our office and we'll have white wine, red wine, and a couple of courses in there. It's a real nice Italian theme. It's intimate. It's a real nice setting. So look out for that.
What is the charge for that?
That is a $65 charge. It's the same. Basically, it's the same charge as when we're doing our food and wine pairing, our enchanted evenings and whatnot. The tavern special, which is what we talked about, that menu will be out either today or tomorrow. We're trying to get it done. We got a lot on our plate here. No excuses, so we will get it done. Just really enjoying seeing the residents at lunchtime and at dinner time. The feedback's been great. So far, so good. So we're just going to keep pushing forward. Yes, dear. Are you going to remind me that the lightning won last night? Is that what you were going to say?
And the Rays.
And the Raids.
Both going to championships.
No, I was
I can't win with you because now you're more than likely, not that the Mets had a shot at this, but they
did.
had 5 games left and they were down 2.5. So thank you very much. I appreciate that.
For the update.
I
your
was just
question.
wondering, like, say next week, Tuesday or Wednesday, when the for breakfast,
Yes.
what we order, that's just gonna be added to our tab? I mean,
No.
how's that gonna be handled next week? Because our food plan don't start till the 1st of October.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
So
we're just
what's gonna
we're
happen-
just going to be status quo at this point. Correct.
What does that mean?
Just yeah. There you go.
It's the last hurrah of the past 7 months.
Yes. So enjoy it. Enjoy all the candy bars and all the things that we had. It's only what, 2 days?
Yeah,
Is it 2 days?
2 days.
Okay.
That doesn't mean we want 400 people outside the tavern. And to that point, when the tavern is open, please respect everybody with the social distancing. If we need to put up some more tape and stuff, we can do that. But I really feel as a community, that the residents here, I think you've done an outstanding job with that as far as respecting each other. There hasn't been any really big buildups in the lobby areas, whether it's the north and the south. So let's see if we can continue to do that outside the tavern in the morning. I know everybody's going to be excited to go down there and dine. But one of my recommendations is if you're going to come down for breakfast, please don't, if you're going to bring your iPad and you want to read the paper, maybe just like the sporting section, not the entire New York Post, so you can get in, have your breakfast. The same thing is what's going to happen at dinner. You got 1 hour, to get in and out, but Chris will be monitoring that. We'll be in and out down there, checking it out. So we want to get everybody to have that same experience. So just be kind to your fellow neighbor. That's all I ask.
You are getting back to the old times, charging the same price, but you won't have the salad bar.
Yes, you're correct about that. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not sure if we'll have the salad bar a month from now or 20 months from now or never. So
Wasn't that part of the price, though?
You still get a salad.
you still get a salad amongst all the other things that Johnny's coming up with on the menu. You want to elaborate on some of what you're doing with the salads and everything?
Well, we just have all different kinds of salads. I mean, when we have tuna fish on the menu as the salad of the day.
That's the point I want to
Yeah, when we have tuna fish on the salad as salad of the day, not everybody wants tuna fish, so we're always going to offer a nice house salad to go along with that. And if you notice that when you have your chef salad, I mean, it's massive, I mean,
It should be on the menu, period.
yeah, well, that's also possible. But we just want you to know that, we're not cutting back. We're not doing anything like that. This is something that we have to follow. It's the, by the CDC, by the governor, and so we have to abide by that. So understand that we're going to be also coming up with different types of salads that's going to be really nice and accommodating for you.
Once you start in the north dining room with signing up, is there any way to keep people stopped to coming at 4 o'clock and signing up so early?
Great question. Eleanor was talking about the sign-up sheet. In the past, it was out at 4 o'clock and everyone would sign up. Well, now if you're going to go to the north or the south, the sheet will not go out until we get ready to open up at 4:45. And
But
that
what are
will
they
hopefully...
Would they just line up to sign, or?
Yeah, 6 feet apart.
Yep, just be 6 feet apart. Like I said, we have to police ourselves like we've been doing for the last 7 months. We've been doing a great job with it. We'll get everybody in. We're going to do the best we can.
And they've got to know that all those seats in that area were too close, sitting down. And I come at 4:30 and there's a mob there.
Now?
No, when we start.
Oh, yeah.
When we start.
But
with the
I
six.
think the way we're doing it now, we should be all right, especially with the tavern opening up. People still don't want to come to the dining room, so they're going to get pickups and takeout. So hopefully that'll all help us out. We're going to do the best we can. That's all we can do, and we need the residents' help. Yes, ma'am.
We have never taken out, but we may want to do that once a week.
Yes.
How do we tell them what we want, and do we have to do that previous to picking it up?
You want to jump in?
I'd love to. So since we have so many different takeout options, whether it's lunch, pre-meal, after meal for dinner, north, south, so ultimately there's 5 different takeout options. What we're asking you to do is, since we're handing this out right now, save yourself some trouble. You don't have to make a phone call. You can just tell us that on Thursday you want takeout and you want to pick it up at 4:30, and then go ahead and circle what you want. Basically the same system as we've been doing now with the delivery. Just transfer that to take for your pickup, for your takeaway. And that way you don't have to call Skylar or Daniela or Caitlin, and you don't have to sit there and wait on hold. You already know what the menu is right here in front of you. If you know for a fact that day you're going to be eating to go, or as the week progresses, if you'd like to change it from eating in the dining room to say, you know what, I'll have to go tomorrow. Feel free to just pick one of these up at one of the host desks, circle that, put your name at the top like you normally would, and you can just hand that right in. And that way, when we start our to-goes in the kitchen, we'll do the same thing that we're doing now with the deliveries. We'll take it all up, we'll cut that strip of paper out, we'll staple it on, and we'll get those right out to you. That way it's waiting for you, which will alleviate the cluster at the host desk as well, because then we don't have people standing there placing their order and standing there waiting to pick up. We can just, you can show up, hi, my name is, I want my food, and we'll hand it right to you. And that'll help alleviate some of the problems.
You said to mark the time you want to pick it up.
Yeah.
It says 3 to 4:30 South Building, so that doesn't say that for takeout.
So in the south building, we offer takeout between 3 and 4:30
Right.
and between 6:30 and 7.
Right,
Yes.
that's an hour and a half, but we don't know when our food will be ready. Or can we have the separate sign-up sheets like we had before, so we could sign up for takeout and then go stand in the hall or something and do calls?
If we have a bunch of people coming up, I don't understand the question, honestly.
All right, we're supposed to take out between 3 and 4:30 in the
Do they
south.
put their time down?
All right, how do you know when I'm gonna come between 3 and 4:30 to have my food
Put their
ready?
time down, right?
By all means, in the south building, because it is that hour and a half prior to, feel free just to write the time in there, whether it's 3:30, 4, 4:30, and try and keep it to that half-hour schedule. Okay?
I've already
So-
turned it in.
Wait, pardon?
Just,
I've already turned it
that's
in.
Okay,
fine, you
that's
can
fine.
just call down to the host desk, they'll
Yeah.
be more than happy to do that for you. It's a great question.
It is.
We're trying to figure out a lot of things here, so
Yeah.
Well,
we're learning too. That's a great question.
South, we had a separate sign-up sheet for eating in and taking out.
Uh-huh.
So when we came, we could just sign up our name and they would take us in order. And that way, we didn't have to try to all crowd around the desk and stand in line.
Understood. Well, that's something that we could look at doing too, so. Great question. You good? All right, up, one more. What do you got, Chris?
The Lox and Bagel on Saturday, has that been discontinued next week?
I believe so.
That was the plan.
That's a lot of locks that we went through in the last many months. But
We enjoyed it.
you'll have it on the menu again. We'll have it in the dining room, maybe on a Sunday or something. I'm tired of seeing locks, to be honest with you.
Is it on the tavern menu?
Yes, it is on the tavern menu for breakfast. It always has been, and always will be, so.
We'd like to see chicken pot pie coming up soon.
Very good.
My wife always had to speak.
We're doing that?
Same way as before, yeah.
All right, so
Just so you know, the clarification on the breakfast in the tavern will be order at the counter and then sit, okay? Keeping in mind that there will be tables that will be marked off. So the same rules apply upstairs as they do down there, okay? So that way you know what's going on in the mornings, so. Try to get everybody in and out with those hours, so. We'll do the best we can.
thank you.
And there's an indoor and an outdoor.
Yes.
Yes,
Ricky, we have some more questions here.
Do you know the date for the anniversary dinner?
it's the 8th, right? It's the 8th?
Yeah, October.
8th of October.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
That's by reservation. When and how do we make the reservation?
You'll be seeing something coming out there. Judy was asking about making reservations. We're going to do it the same way we used to do with the raffle, and we'll have a flyer or a notice coming out for that. And Donna and Dustin will be doing that just like we used to do. So,
Do I understand at the tavern, all breakfast and dinner, you have to order at the,
just breakfast.
oh, just breakfast?
Just breakfast.
Okay. Dinner,
Dinner, you sit down, relax, and the server will come over to you and take care of you.
Question about Sunday, Monday, before we go to the new system.
Yes.
Do we still, if we have people we want to eat with, do we still write their names on this list, which is what I did?
Yes, we'll
and
continue.
somebody
We don't
will
want to
call-
confuse anyone else. Yes. we will
Somebody will call and give us.
Yes,
that
ma'am.
time. Okay, thank you.
And I still have coupons for visitors. What do I do with them?
Just hold on to them.
Forever?
Well, I guess so. Until the world changes again, I guess.
Until we can have visitors.
you put them in your will.
Thank you, folks. Thank you, Tiffany.